if you want to understand South Africa, it's the three elections, 94, 2004, 2019. But there's another interesting moment in history, and that's 1992 in Davos, where Mandela does something that was incredibly brave politically, but he gambled the House and he won it, where he unilaterally changed ANC economic policy essentially from being hardcore communism to being a more centrist social democrat, fiscally conservative, but very almost like George W. Bush's conservatism with a conscience, is that you have a free market base, but you have a welfare state as a backup measure for people. So Mandela does that in 1992, and Mbeki continues that trend. From 1992 until 2007, the communists in the ANC are not in power. They control very few levers of power, and they build their case to return. They start creating two narratives. The ANC has a failed track record of service delivery. It's not true, it's a lie, but the communists within the party start crafting that narrative. The other way, okay, so the communists crafted three narratives of opposition to Mbeki. Service delivery was a disaster under the Mbeki years. The AIDS crisis, a disaster. And the third one is that the country went into economic jobless growth is what they call it. Especially the years 2000 to 2006-07 was what they called a period of jobless growth. Now, two of those are absolute falsehoods, and the one was used very politically effectively, the one that was true, the AIDS issue. But the problem is the opposition grabs hold of two of these narratives. The ANC sucks at service delivery, and jobless growth is the growth we are experiencing as a country, and that becomes a mainstay. That becomes this absolute truism of South African politics, and that's where the heart of the misunderstanding of the South African and the ANC vote specifically really comes from. Because if you grant that we're in a jobless growth, and if you grant that service delivery is shocking, why would anyone vote ANC? Those points are actually not true, the data shows. And that shows that the voters did not give the ANC 70% of their support in 2004 because they were black and the party was black, or because they were tribal and the party was their tribe, but because there was a lie that service delivery went backwards, great strides were made, and there was a lie that jobs weren't becoming available. Unemployment actually dipped down.